I hosted a lavish Thanksgiving dinner and invited my parents and siblings, but no one came. No one came. They all gathered somewhere else without me. I sat alone, eating in silence, fighting back tears of humiliation. Then my grandfather arrived and quietly handed me an envelope. I opened it, and what I discovered left me completely shocked. I invited my parents and siblings to a fancy Thanksgiving dinner, but that day not a single one of them showed up. They abandoned me, gathering elsewhere. I sat there eating in tears and humiliation. Then my grandpa walked in, placed an envelope in my hand, and the truth inside left me stunned. Hello, my name is Adam. I'm 29 years old and work as a financial analyst in Omaha, Nebraska. It's a quiet city in the heart of America where roads stretch through endless cornfields and autumn winds carry a crisp chill. Unlike the busy chaos of New York or the dazzling allure of Los Angeles, Omaha has the calm of the Midwest where people still greet each other and know their neighbors. Yet, for me, Omaha never truly felt like home. I grew up here in what I call my foster family, but since childhood, I've always felt like a puzzle piece that didn't quite fit. I don't clearly remember how I was adopted. The stories of that day were only recounted through the cold whispers of my foster mother, Ellen, when she was displeased with me. We saved you from a worthless life, she'd often say, implying I owed her everything. I was adopted as an infant, not even 3 months old. My foster parents, Robert and Ellen, were well off, living in a spacious 2-story house in the Omaha suburbs with a green lawn and a white picket fence. They had 2 biological children, Eric, 2 years younger, and Hannah, 5 years my junior. On paper, I was part of this family, but in their hearts, I was just a faint shadow. From a young age, I noticed I was different. It wasn't just that my dark brown hair or blue eyes didn't resemble anyone else's, though that did make me wonder about my origins. The difference was how they treated me. During parent-teacher conferences, my foster mother would introduce Eric and Hannah as her son and daughter. But when it came to me, she'd simply say, "This is Adam." Nothing more, nothing less. The word son seemed too lavish for me. I remember one time when I was about 7, standing in the corner during a family Christmas party. Everyone was gathered taking photos in front of a twinkling Christmas tree. But when I tried to join, Hannah pushed me away. "You don't need to be here," she said, as if I were an uninvited guest. My foster mother just smiled, patted Hannah's head, and kept snapping photos. I stood there watching the flickering lights, feeling like the whole world was laughing and celebrating while I was left on the sidelines. All my efforts to be acknowledged were in vain. I excelled in school, always at the top of my class, bringing home report cards and certificates that covered the fridge. I helped my foster mother wash dishes, sweep the yard, even learned to fold clothes the way she liked, but all I got were cold nods or a curt "Thank you." Once I overheard her talking to my foster father in the kitchen when they thought I was asleep. "He does it because he knows he has to. We gave him a home. He owes us." Those words cut like a knife into my tender heart. I wasn't their son. I was an obligation. But there was one person in this family who made me feel like I truly existed. Full story. Bottom left.